Yesterday, the #2 ranked player in UPA post-draft. He has lived up to the hype so far in this tournament. I can't wait to see how this execution team tries to deal with him offensively, because man, oh man, we know he has the extended range. That man can shoot from anywhere on the court.
Gazuli should be a lot of fun calling his name out, but here we go, and we're tipped off here. This is gonna be a best-of-3 series. And of course, I'll be honest, the player to watch for me is Marquise. Can he go ahead and take charge on the offensive end, especially if we go ahead and see a little bit of a slow start from Gazuli?
And by the way, for the people at home, they see Philly LeBron. If you don't know who that is Eyeball Benzo. We're on the Xbox side where Benzo is not an approved name, so he is Philly LeBron. You'll be seeing him moving around a lot. Should be a lot of fun today, Andy. I'm pumped for this series. I really am.
What it is
great talents.
that Benzo is banned for.
You know what? Microsoft is a bit of a funky company, and that is why, again, PS5 reigns supreme.
I think Microsoft does more than just Xbox, but all right, I'll give you that one. Come on. Don't you like own Microsoft in like your retirement account or something?
No, not anymore.
Oh,
Google,
okay.
man. I'm a Google man through and through.
All right, fair enough. Well, here we go. That one's going to be an offensive rebound. Gets fouled immediately. Someone's saying the audio is not good. Are you saying my voice doesn't sound good?
Come
on, man.
No, that's a tough one. Though I will say, you gave me your glasses. I look killer.
You do look killer. I think you look great, man. Here we go. Catches that one to the right-hand side. Nothing there. Coming right back is Gazuli. That man's getting double teamed right off rip.
Oh, they're saying there's an echo. Interesting.
It might be an echo because our voices are also in the arena. So perhaps that's what they're hearing. But I'll be honest, I don't know if it's that loud in the arena. But we'll let the production team take care of that while we go ahead and call this game. As Benzo thought about what to do, comes back to the three-point line. He's got about 15 seconds. Plenty of time to reset here. Gets it down low. That was going to be stolen away. Peroxide loses that one. We're going the other way. That was going to be tipped. Gazuli's got it. Bet you won't fail. He says, I'll bet you I will.
Here we go, man. Here we go. I'm so pumped to watch this Gazuli kid because now we get to watch him go from post-draft all the way into pre-draft. And if he's going to be that same level of player as execution responds back with the three, he's really good. He's kind of in that similar vein of those modern 2K combo guards, right? Being able to play two ways, those deep range, the playmaking. He's a fun player to watch.
Oh, he really is. And FSG wants to send me a contract. I'll call Gazuli's game all day, every day. I'll call scrimmages too. I do not care. 6-5 is the lead in favor of FSG. Now, chat, let me know. Type in FSG or type in execution, depending on which one you're rooting for. Because I feel like we've got more FSG fans in the chat. There's
spam FSG or EX for execution. How about that? Is that easy? 2 letters? Actually, it's less than FSG.
Oh, man.
I'm stupid. It's great. On to the next play.
My bad, Dave. My bad, Dave. I forgot about that one. My fault, Dave. It's all you. It's all you. Look, you're the one who's got a show on Hulu, all right? I can't. I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to get to your level there. FSU, the 3-point lead. I guess you can type in X in the chat as well. That works.
That works.
Yeah, I see FSG. Someone, Kinzo, I don't know if you know how life works, but this isn't camp at 3rd grade. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. There is no participation trophy. I've checked them all. It's a nice shot from the right corner. Gets that one to go. Tied up at 8 apiece. By the way, we do have a most valuable player trophy as well. I believe it was Kai that went ahead and won that one.
He did. He shouted me out on stage.
He did shout you out, although I wouldn't say that's a shout out, but sure, you know, however you want to take it in stride.
All press is good press, right?
You know, I remember that moment because you wanted to respond back the way that, what's his name, Conor McGregor did, but you didn't. That was a very mature moment for you.
There was no check.
No. You wanted to be like, I just wanted to say that I apologize to no one.
Absolutely nobody. It's definitely not the your wife is in my DMs, which is still the greatest MMA quote of all time.
We just make with day jokes.
Your wife is in me DMs.
Oh, man. Well, you do get, yes, that's right. Somebody called you out, even though I made the statement.
That's
but,
okay.
yeah. I love when Harris takes all the slack. I'm
That's okay.
Or flack.
I'm a very distinctive.
That was going to be a turnover. Still tied up at 8 apiece. That man tried to get a high five. Comp wasn't having it. He's locked in.
You know, a lot of talent on both sides. We talk a lot about the guards for both these teams. You got Comp on the Fire Sticks gaming side. You have Stex on the execution side of the power forward position. Very good players, very solid people out of the corner, also playing in the pick and roll. It's going to be really interesting to see kind of how they battle throughout.
We've got a first-time chatter, apparently, by the name of NBA 2K Marketing. So I feel like we should be on our best behavior now.
That feels like a
So like I was saying, we've got a dribble, throws it down to the slim, and that's a lovely pass.
Yes.
That was lovely. Now we're tied up at 10 apiece. 10 plus 10 is 20.
What's up, 2K Marketing? Good to see you. I hope you're actually 2K Marketing. That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah. Oh, you can't curse after you know 2K Marketing's in the chat. Stolen ball there from the corner. 1:31 left to go in the first minute. Well, go ahead and try to get you guys to listen in at the second quarter with Fire Sticks Gaming. Spam trying to go ahead and take the lead here in the first quarter. Getting ruffled up, can't find any space. 12 seconds, takes the shot. That one's not going to go. Defensive rebound now going the other way. Comp's got it. I know Comp wants to go ahead and pull up here. He's going to be smart about it. Had the midi, decided not to take it. Still has the midi, decided not to take it. Gets it out over to Marquise, and you, of course, have Benzo on a cold ring.
Still gets
and he's going to continue to be on that cold ring because that one's stolen. Left shot. Can't get that one to go. Defensive rebound by FSG.
It's kind of one of those that you need to green. That's a big momentum play.
X. Oh, quick timeout there. Smart. My apologies. I forgot that we've gone in a blackout mode for FSG. That's on me.
Well, we've talked a lot about kind of the momentum plays in 2K. And those steals into threes, they are massive momentum plays. Those can allow you to take over entire quarters if you're able to kind of chain those big plays together. But that was a big miss. It's going to allow this execution team to kind of level the playing field.
Nice shot there from a deep one. When you have a cold ring, it's very tough to do, but that one's going to be a putback for the easy two. Up two is X. I like that. I'm going to call him X.
I should hit Benzo with the you ain't Gazuli. You can't hit that.
I've already, unfortunately, made jokes on behalf of Benzo. I feel kind of bad. I'm going to lay back a little bit, chat. I don't want any eyeball beef, you know what I mean?
Who are you calling X, by the way?
Execution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get hit with it as Marquise is trying to get a couple of buckets here. Gets it back over to Gazuli. Gazuli going up against Benzo.
He's not going to do it again, is he?
The man who's hot and the man who's cold. And I'll take the man who's hot all day, every day.
This dude is ridiculous. He's so confident, too.
His headset has a green wire, too. That's why the man's on fire. He believes in green. He bleeds green.
Bro, they all have green wires.
Hey, you shut up.
The color scheme of this whole building is green.
Hey, really? Oh,
yes.
That's because of Gazuli. That's the right side. That one goes. And it counts as well as execution. Takes a 2-point lead to start the second quarter. We'll go ahead and have that listed in that I promised you here momentarily. Matter of fact, what do you think? Should we wait till Gazuli gets a bucket to go on the listen in? Might be in like a second here anyway.
Every time they pass it to him, I expect him to hit the three.
Marquise has a shot, takes a shot. He knocks it down. He says, he ain't the only one that can do it. I can do it as well.
That's how they win this series. If Marquise and Gazuli can outplay Spam 100%. And Benzo. Oh, it's a block. Damn, I thought that was a charge. You have to outplay the opposing backcourt. If you allow Spam and Benzo to just eat you alive, you're done. This series will be over in 2. But if Fire Sticks can continue to get Marquise and Gazuli hotter and hotter, they're going to be in this series for a while.
You had a teammate of Uncle Demi just try to take a shot in the trash can. He's feeling himself after upsetting Energy Gaming. But hey, we promised you guys a listen in. We're going to wait till Gazuli makes a shot, and then we'll go to that listen in.
It should be soon, right?
I feel like we should just go now. You want to go now?
It's up to you. You're
FSG, listen in. Here we go.
Oh, fuck, man. Let me call this shit. I got three. I got you. I just need to score, because when we call something, they just blitz everything. He's holding the screen.
We just got to capitalize off these stops, though. That's all it is. Come on.
Let's go. Crazy. I'm going to put this middle. Yo.
Let's go, slow. Take your slips. Yup. Oh, shake.
Listen.
Take your slips, bro. They nervous.
Yo!
Zuli. I'm left.
Listen, Zuli. You got to slip on offense a lot.
Yeah, they don't want you
we
to
need a
score,
slip. We need a slip. Yeah.
Good. You good. Reverse.
Either we scoring off the slip or he's scoring off the slip.
I'm there.
Go ahead. Sucks. He's not going up.
Ball.
Yeah, he sucks.
Go down the paint.
Look at me.
Yes, sir.
Turn around, bro.
I'm putting in his middle.
I got you.
Crazy. Stop shooting it early. Fuck.
They want to blitz.
Rashad,
Come on.
Come on. Go crazy.
Yo, it's little shit. It's little shit.
It's little shit. Lock in on D, though. Lock in on D. I'm about to say, I want the ball in that nigga hands. He suck, bro.
Stack.
Give me that shit.
Still.
I got 4. I can't reach. I got 3. We're good. Don't reach.
I'm gonna get team.
I got corner.
No.
Watch
Back
the A
up.
pass.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm back in the corner.
Five. First.
I'm there. We green the same shot. We just green that other shot. We're good. We just green the same shot. We're good.
I could get team.
Scoreboard.
Chill.
Ram me.
Back.
Center.
Get your reset.
Come on. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, Cobb, let's go.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
Go boy. I'm gonna bring that. Just keep me in that zone. Let's keep me in that zone. This nigga suck, bro.
What's going with you?
Oh my God, that's a good shot.
That's good D. I thought that was good D.
Fine. Don't trip.
Stop, boy. Get back.
Stay late.
Good, bro.
Stay keys.
Trying to get right. It's
Benzo.
We out.
It's Benzo.
Let's go.
Paint. 25%. He put it 25. Not worried about that.
You right. You good.
That nigga suck.
I'm not worried about it. It's cool. That's the game we play. It's cool.
Hey, keep
You know, it always comes down to FSG from the top to the bottom. The energy comes through Dot. He's active, talking trash to everybody on the other team. The fans, everybody here in this arena is tied up at 26 apiece, about 1:14 left, and that's going to be a 2-point lead for FSG.
Can I ask you a question? I'll ask the chat the question too. Let's get the chat in on this as well. Is this the most important series in the history of FSG?
Oh, well, okay. Let's back it up a little bit. So they went ahead and played in the console finals when they were in Dallas for $30,000. Now, my name's the analytics guy, so I feel like I can figure this one out. $100,000 is a lot more, 3 times as much, than $30,000. So I would go ahead and say it is the most important series in FSG 2K history because I know Dot's done a great job out there in the COD world and other games that he's involved in as well. So 2K-wise, I would go ahead and say we.
Okay, I think so too.
That one's going to be a foul, tied up at 28 apiece. 32.9 left to go in the second. Cook's in the chat as well. Looks like he's the one talking back and forth with Dot. All right, somebody just said some words there.
We can't repeat it, especially with 2K marketing.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah. Passes that one out over to the corner. Spam gets it right back over to Benzo, who no longer has a cold ring. He wants to fade. Dots the left side. Greens it.
Got him.
And that's going to give him a lead.
Dot. That was sick. Great move from Benzo. Great patience. He just waited that extra split second to get that full wide open. That was impressive.
8 seconds left here. Marquis going to try to respond back with a 3 of his own, or at least try to get a bucket to narrow the lead. He's got 2. Makes something happen. Has nowhere to go. Doesn't even get a shot off. And Benzo out of his seat talking his trash. Peroxide getting involved as well.
Personally, no offense to Marquis. Marquis is a good player. If I'm winding down a shot clock to end a quarter, I'm giving the ball to Gazuli. Just because I know that he's going to launch something up and his confidence might just put it in anyway. Marquis is a good player. It's just, I don't know. I would still take Gazuli.
Be careful now. Joe might come in the chat and tell you to show Marquis some love. Well, hey, look.
Hey, shout out to the whole High Cal crew,
Yeah.
man. That was a fun scene.
You know what I mean? 31-28 to start things off in the second half. 5v5 played yet? Well, you're watching it, so I would say yes.
Who won between Zero and Liquid? Liquid won.
Liquid did go in and win that one. As that shot from Marquis, not going to go. Deep offensive rebound. Had a corner defender. Great foul there. 6 for 12, FSG.
Keys is cooled off a bit. 2 of 5 from threes. Misses past, I believe, 3 shots. That's tough.
I feel like we should go ahead and broadcast from up there again.
We can do that later today.
Yeah. Gazuli's now got it. Let the man cook. Dishes it out down low for the easy 2.
Yeah, Yuma versus Peroxide is one of those really interesting 5v5 matchups, right? You know, a lot of talent on both sides. Peroxide, the old vet, Yuma, the up-and-coming prospect. Be interesting to kind of see their styles because Yuma, a very aggressive center, likes to play that two-way role, whereas you'll see Peroxide, a very good, consistent guy. We know he's great on the offensive board, so I want to see how Yuma will be able to go up against the old vet.
Yeah, especially when it comes to the stage. It's different playing on remote, but now you got to do it for the big money, the big moolah. Speaking of moolah, let's go and remind the fans at home, $10,000 has already been won by both of these teams. Whoever wins this series, this best of 3, is going to go ahead and win an additional $15,000 for a total of $25,000 guaranteed. But they got to go ahead and win 2 out of the 3 games here.
It's going to be a fun series.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. 3-point lead right now for Execution. Marquise has a chance to go in and tie things up if he chooses. You got a player out of bounds, though. He wakes up, finally gets back into play. Marquise, shot. Yuck. Defensive rebound there.
Yuck.
Ugh. Vomit. Love seeing King Peroxide still play, man. Former pro himself.
Played on Miami.
I heard he had a conversation with you early on.
Yes.
What was that all about?
Good to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
I've known Peroxide for a while now because, you know, back when in Season 2, my early 2K days, he played on that Blazer 5 gaming team that I loved. I loved that team. Jomar, Lavish, Walnut, Mama. They traded a first-round pick for Peroxide since I was covering their team a lot. I was always around him. Him and I are pretty good pals. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he sure is. He sounds like a kind fellow. Love his beard and love that fade away from the top of the key by Spam to give him a 6-point lead.
That's the future right there. It really is. I need more Gazuli, man. There's not enough Gazuli in this Fire 6 gaming offense. That was a good 2. I need more Gazuli.
I'm sure they'll find a way to get him involved in that 4th quarter. That's usually when he loves to turn it up a notch.
I think they're having Keese really handle the ball because it seems like they've moved the primary defender over to Gazuli, and I get it, but at some point you have to let the man cook. He's the best offensive player on this team.
And you can call a wrap, right?
Yeah.
You can call a wrap, you can set picks, you can go ahead and get the switch.
And again, I know he has Benzo on him. I totally understand. I know that they're kind of like going back and forth. They're playing this defense, but still, like, get the ball to the number 2 guy. I do not have a question. I just know, look, when you're in one of these tournaments and you're having a week like this where you're just that hot, you have to ride it. You do. Like, that's just how these tournaments go, right? Like, we've seen in the NBA 2K League all the time. We saw it with Jaden on the Nets GC side. Like, Nets GC, they saw them going a crazy run because Jaden got insanely hot and led them to the semifinals. You have to ride him in the same way and get that hot streak and make it worthwhile.
Remind me of nice little steal there possibly. Yuma gets it right back. Gets it over to Marquise. 6-point ball game. Has the slip if he wants it. Decides not to take it. Has the midi. Takes that shot. Yuck. That one's not going to go. King Peroxide with the rebound. Gets it over to Spam. Spam's trying to find a little bit of an open lane. Has a shot there. Decides not to go to pull up from the left hash. Gets a little bit of reset to King Peroxide. 10 seconds left to go. Gets it right back over to Spam. Spam trying to find an opening space. Gets bumped around left and right. A little pick and roll action, takes a shot, decides to go to slip, and that's going to be good. The corner defender from the right side came over a little bit too late, and Dot and company going to call a timeout to talk things over.
Spam has that point guard patience of like a 5-year league vet, man. He always seems to make the right play, not forcing anything dumb. Cooks could take a little bit of a...
Look, call me crazy, but if Cooks was about 2 feet taller, he'd look like Jay-Z. I don't know. At first, I thought it was a mini Jay-Z.
See how it Beyonce?
Hey, man, look. It's not my thing.
Based off his Twitter, probably not.
Yeah. What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. He's always complaining about something.
We're not going to go and dig ourselves deeper in this one as that shot's going to be contested. Not going to go FSG with the rebound. Launches it over to Gazuli, and that one's not going to go.
Great coverage from Benzo. He recovered well.
I thought that was a bad shot selection, though. Got a little bit too cocky on that one. Benzo knocks it down. Just like that, we've got the lead extended here.
It's tough, man. This FSG offense, we talked about it before. You know, we said with Him University versus Fire Sticks, Him University wasn't going to have the offense to keep up. Kind of the same thing applies here with FSG to Execution. Do they have the overall offense to keep up with this insane Execution team? As of right now, they don't. They really have to start making better decisions.
Spam goes ahead and piles it on some more, why don't you? That timeout was not effective at all, as we're under a minute left to go in the third, and we've got ourselves a 10-point ball game here, and that's going to be a foul. The foul to give. Next one is going to take it to the free throw line.
Yeah, 10-point lead for this Execution team is kind of a death note. especially when they're shooting this hot. They have all the momentum on it. Just going to be really, really difficult to come back for it. That's the key with this FSG team. They have to gain offensive momentum. When they lose it and you have this execution team going on 8-0 runs, 10-0 runs, it's going to be so hard for them to recover.
And they're going to need a run of their own here. Hopefully they can get something triggered here in the third quarter. There's about 30 seconds left. Got to chuck something up. My man, you could have taken the 2. Decided to go ahead and take a fake shot. Not going to go. That one's going to get denied. 10-point lead still remains for FSG. They're down 10, excuse me. Execution's up. Benzo talking his talk. 3v3 doesn't matter. 5v5 is where the big money's at. Spam. So hey, focus up, man. Focus up.
Benzo is one of the better two-way guards that we have in pro.
Keep an eye on Benzo. I feel like Spam might have been calling a play for him, especially if he's got a badge here. It should be interesting how these two play the final seconds here. All right, Benzo going to stay still, I guess. That makes sense.
Hey, he's got badge. Spam wants
That's what I'm saying. Dots to the right. Goes in, turns that one over.
They're playing great defense on Gazuli right now. They're kind of doubling him up with both the lock and having Benzo really press him from either side. And if he ever does get away from the lock, there's always a second defender that's around him, making sure he can't take those crazy threes. They're basically playing the anybody else on FSG offense, and it's working right now.
By the way, shout out to, well, I'll say that in a second, but Spam. 3 seconds left to go, trying to make something happen, gets over to Benzo. Benzo not gonna have enough time, goes ahead, throws up a contested shot. 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter for Execution.
A defensive kind of battle here for both sides. It's really been just a match of who is going to make the bigger shots. And as of right now, it's been Spam. Spam has been the one who's really been pressing this game along offensively.
You've got Spam that goes and dishes it down low. Peroxide, nothing there. Smart decision, brings it right back out. Spam with badge, trying to work out something. Tries to take it to the rim and does indeed, and that's going to be a 10-point lead.
I thought Yuma got the block there. He kind of had that double clutch dunk that always gets blocked from behind. That was lucky. I thought
19 points for Spam, 7 for 10, 5 for 7 from the three-point line. And there's Marquise trying to return things back. Puts up a 3, knocks it down. Shooting 29%.
You mentioned at the top, man. He has to be the guy. He has to step up. He has to match Spam. If Spam is able to outplay him like this, it's going to be a quick series.
Spam still has badge.
He wanted that. He wanted that.
King Peroxide with the reset. 7 seconds left now.
He's got the
not much there.
On him.
Might have to chuck up a midi here. That's what he does, and he finds a way to green it.
It's so impossible because you can't defend Spam with an off defender, and you can't do it with Benzo either. So you basically have to double whoever it is and just get lucky. It's so hard to consistently defend both of them.
Trying to close things out is going to be Marquise, and he takes a contested shot. That one's not going to go. Defensive rebound by Execution. Trying to slow things down. Has the teammate down low. Pile them up, why don't you? Great 11-point lead.
Great vision, but a great run down the court by Stex. He kind of stayed on the outside, cut to the middle, right at the best timing. That was impressive.
Nice shot there by Gazuli from the top of the key. Gets that one to go. It's going to be an 8-point lead. Spam bringing it up the court. Little Benzo with the pick. Left corner wide open. Spam doesn't see it. Takes the midi instead. That one's gonna go.
Yeah, he's literally got the blinders on right now. He wants his shot. He knows he's hot. He's gonna keep killing him with it.
And why not? He's having himself a nice little game here. Benzo a little bit cold at the moment, not by a ring, but in terms of shooting percentage, not playing his best game. And Execution still has found their way to keep this lead. You see green light in front and center. He's gonna get a chance to play later on for the PS5 console finals. That's going to be a shot. That one's not going to go. Nice little rebound there by FSG. And a good foul to make sure that hash doesn't get dotted up. 14 seconds. Less than 3 minutes left to go in the fourth. Gazuli now working out from the left side. Has a man wide open on the right side. Finally dots Marquise, and that's going to be a 3.
There you go. That's how you break down that defense. You got to just do it off the dribble and find your perimeter guys. It's the only way they're going to stay in this series.
I believe that's Notorious in the building as well, hanging out with us, the former Nets GC lock. As Spam fades away.
Nice. That was Phil. He is feeling it right now, man.
Marquise gonna look to return the answer one more time as he has been doing. Has the man down low, gets the easy 2, but that one's gonna be denied. Offensive rebound there, they're going to put it back for a 2.
That Intimidator badge is an SOB, let me tell you.
Yes, indeed it is. That and Pogo Stick were my best friends in 2K22 when I had a 7-3 all-red big fella down low.
I'm surprised Spam doesn't have badge.
Well, he just had it.
Oh, he just had
it.
That's right.
Yeah. He went ahead and expired. Spam.
Oh, no way. Oh, my goodness.
We may have this dance.
This man is en fuego. Unbelievable.
And this is why they were one of the best teams coming into this tournament. They're showing you right now, of course, this is a battle between the 1 and 2, and that's going to be a steal. Benzo trying to get a shot of his own, slows things down, as that one's going to be a foul. The one to give, the next one gets him to the free throw line.
That man is the present and the future of guard play in Pro-Am. He's kind of become the prodigy of this community. Spam is really starting to show out.
Slowing things down is Spam. Smart decision. You want to milk the clock, but you've got 5 seconds here. Time to work out. Time to get your own. Thought he could have taken a 3. Now he's got badge hairs. He's got badge. And he knows how
You've
to
got to be kidding.
use it.
The future is now, India. Oh my.
Is a bad man on stage.
Good Lord.
Dots the left side. Not going to shoot that one. Resets it back down low. And
Oh,
that one's
sent
going to
it
get
away.
denied.
This one is over. Put a bow on it.
Benzo wants to pile it on some more. Fades.
He
Gets
got
it
it.
to go.
Get him out of here. On to the next game. Woo!
Benzo's heated up.
What a quarter.
Marquise fades away. That's going to be a yuck shot. Peroxide with the rebound.
Wow.
You've got Peroxide with badge as well. Spam, my man, other way. Going the other way on that one. You can see the crowd getting into it as well. FSG is going to start this series down 1-0. The
My
floodgates have opened.
This is unbelievable.
The dam is broken. 17-point lead, 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is great to see, man.
I need to see the box score. I got to see what this fourth quarter split was. That's crazy. It's got to be like 22-10 or something. My goodness.
I'm loving the glasses by Comp. You know who it reminds me of? Have you seen the movie Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that kid with the glasses.
Which kid with glasses?
In the movie Up? Doesn't that kid have glasses? He wore glasses. Maybe it's the haircut. Anyway, coming back to this one, though, I mean, just what a dominant performance by execution here. I mean, this is why we said this team is going to be tough. That 1-2 punch of Benzo and Spam is just a tough thing to overcome. And, dude, Spam went crazy. The man had badge like twice in that one. FSG's got a tough uphill battle here if they want to come back in this series and tie things up in game 2.
What an unbelievable performance from Spam. Just being able to take over a game like that. You know, you're up like 5, 6, whatever. You want to extend that out and absolutely dominate. What a performance! And this is something that we've been tracking with him over the past couple of years. He was so good at doing it during pre-draft with ENG. He's just as good at doing it now in post.